I'm Julie Bartke with Session Update. The Senate moved forward with its same-sex marriage legislation, passing the bill out of the Finance Committee on Tuesday. While the bill made the stop in this committee for the sake of vetting the financial impacts, the discussion centered on other implications as well.
Do you believe that individuals or sole proprietorships, those types of businesses should be able to choose, who they do business with? And of course, the issues we've seen in the news relating to, specific marriages in the industry of planning weddings and that type of thing. And I'd be interested in your opinion on that, and then where in the bill that you think that's addressed in terms of that choice or that freedom.
Religious associations and religious belief and religious practice in all the manners and forms that are currently provided for and protected in society, in our system of government, in our laws, and our Constitution already exist. The question you ask is, should there be a new right to deny services to folks based on who they are? And the bill does not provide for that. And it's really not about who can get married, it's about who people are. So really, the question to ask yourself is, where would we stop? Where would we draw that line? I mean, there was a time when Catholic bakeries refused service to Lutheran weddings. I mean, so the same principle applies. Where would we draw that line? We have specific prohibitions against discrimination in our Human Rights Act. We have very, very strong, some of the strongest protections in our Human Rights Act for folks to practice their religious beliefs, for religious societies and organizations and faith traditions to carry out their practices, even beyond the walls and the confines of their sanctuary, reaching into their extension of services to the public in the nonprofit sector when those are a clear and direct function of their religious tradition.
Overall, we are really not dealing with a great deal of money, assuming the assumptions of the various state agencies are correct. I am just simply a little surprised that we see language in here that indicates we're automatically going to cover a new group of people under state retirements and work comp, et cetera, and that there is no cost to the state of Minnesota. It just surprises me when I see that.
Every year there's about 17,500 filings for divorce. Now remember, people pay money that goes into the general fund for divorce filings. And the fiscal note anticipates 80-some additional divorces might occur as a result of same-sex couples being able to get married. I'd like to think that everyone falls in love and gets married for life, and that's certainly true in most cases. And believe me, in my community, it's, we overcome long odds to get together and commit our lives to one another. So I'm guessing we'll get divorced in fewer numbers, but that's an editorial.
To track the outcome of this legislation, you can track us, Senate Media Services, on our Twitter, our Facebook, and our YouTube accounts.